Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica Stansberry, the Jessica behind Hey Jessica, and today I'm going to teach you how to use Deadline Funnel. Now, before we really dive into how to use deadline funnels, I want to tell you why you might want to. Essentially, this program is designed to make pages or emails or links expire at a certain time or after a certain time and redirect somewhere else. So I use this a lot when I'm launching a product or during evergreen course sales. So during a launch, I'm usually setting up a bonus page for cart open and giving people bonuses for buying a little bit earlier in the promotion. Then I usually want to change the bonuses or change the price or take something away after another time period, and so on and so forth until the doors close. So an example of this is my last launch for Ads Made Easy was a 48-hour door open period. And I had a bonus for those people who wanted to purchase in the first 9 hours to get a strategy call with me. But I only wanted to let the people who purchased in the first 9 hours. And then I took away that bonus, but I added other bonuses for the first 24 hours. Then after that, I took away all the bonuses, cart was still open, and then at the end of 48 hours, I needed the cart to close. Well, for one, I'm not tied to my computer all the time. And I also opened the cart at midnight, so I didn't need to stay up and watch that. And I had appointments at 9 when the 9-hour promo went off, so deadline funnels was a huge lifesaver in this case. What I did was I set up a page for the 9-hour bonus, the 24-hour bonus, the 48-hour, cart still open, and then a, oops, sorry you missed the deal, cart close page. Then I use Deadline Funnel to say, hey, at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, turn off this 9-hour bonus page and send them to the 24-hour bonus page. Then at midnight Eastern Standard Time the next day, turn off the 24-hour bonus page and just send them to a regular sales page where they can buy the course for another 24 hours. Then, at the end of that time frame, send them to another page that says, you know what, you missed it. So that's how Deadline Funnels works. Now in an evergreen instance, it would be more something like an email showing up in a potential customer's inbox and saying, hey, you have 24 hours to buy this thing. Click here now. And a timer would show up in their email with a link that would expire or redirect. So then what happens is they click the link and it triggers Deadline Funnel to start their 24-hour timer. So that way, no matter if they open your email today or 4 weeks from now, the 24 hours is not expired. And when they open it, the countdown will now start at 23:59 and start going backwards. They'll need to buy before that countdown, either in the email or on the sales page, goes off, or they'll be redirected to whatever page you have it set up as in Deadline Funnel. So Deadline Funnel can be really useful, especially if you're setting up evergreen funnels or a cart open, cart close period. It is super useful. So no more chatting. I'm going to show you how to use it.
To sign up and get started with Deadline Funnel, the first thing you need to do is you need to just hit create new campaign. Literally, that's it. All of the other things you need to do, like adding a tracking code to your website or things like that, will be done while you're creating your actual funnel. Now, you can go two different ways. You can go with a product launch funnel or an evergreen funnel. Remember, in the me part of this video, when I was talking about a product launch and how there was a 9-hour bonus and a 24-hour bonus and a 48-hour bonus, and then I needed the cart to close, that's what a product launch funnel looks like. An evergreen funnel just looks like, hey, anytime someone clicks this link that you send them in an email, then they'll have X amount of time to buy before the sales page goes away and redirects somewhere else. So you can use this, either one of these, depending on which type of launch or service you're doing. So I'm just going to do the product launch one, but know that the evergreen works basically the same. So first you have to give your countdown a name. So I'm just going to say test, and you have to choose what product you're promoting. Now you can actually go right here, right below that drop down, and create a new product. This helps you organize all of the funnels you have built out for all of your products. So it's really nice to like hook a funnel to a product and be able to see it really nice and neat when you're ready for that. So for me, I'm just going to say, let's do it for Digi Product School. Step 2, when will the countdown expire? So essentially, this is the page that I'm going to put this countdown on. So I'll just tell it what date I want it to expire and give it the time zone. You just click that and change it. Now, you will put your URL here for what you want people to see for this course. So, for instance, Digi Product School. I want them to see the standard Digi Product School sales page, which is right here. So this is the page I want them to see. When the doors close, I want them to see a page that just says, it can look just like this, but without the buy now buttons. It can just be a holding page that says, sorry, you missed the deal. But I want them to see something where basically they're seeing like, oh, you missed this deal from this person. So the main sales page URL is the URL for the page you want them to see. So I'll enter that here. Then you have to pick what type of page builder that page is built with. So for me, mine is Divi, so it's a WordPress page. You can choose from ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, all of these, WordPress, Thinkific, all of these are available. So for me, it's WordPress, so that's what I would choose. Now, I will have to put in the URL for where I want people to go when they have missed the deadline. So they've missed the deadline on buying this, and I want to have another URL where it just says, sorry, you've missed it. So maybe I just want them to go to this page here. You landed here by accident, whatever. That's probably not what I would send them to, but for the purposes of this, we'll say it is. So what this means is they will see this until this time period, and then they will see this. Then you have to tell it what email provider you're using. So for me, I'm using ConvertKit. Now I can just hit save and go to the last step. Okay, when you hit save and go to the last step, it will prompt you to copy this code into the header of your web pages if you're on WordPress. So for me, this code is already copied. I don't need to change anything. It's already in the header of my courses or sales funnels everywhere because of the way WordPress works. So if it's your first time and you're on WordPress, you need to take this code and find where you input code in your WordPress site in the head of the site, and that's where you'll put it. You'll only have to put it once, even though this step will show to you every single time. Now, if you're using something like Lead Pages or ClickFunnels or whatever, this step here might look different for you. So I can either copy, skip, or hit finish. I'm just going to hit finish. Now, right here, it gives me some examples. Do I want to use the email setup, the web page countdown, and do I want to test it? This is not really anything I need to do, but I can check the complete boxes if I want to move a little further in this line, right? But again, don't have to do that. Okay, so where I want you to go next is your appearance. Now, I'm skipping around a little bit, but I think it's really important for you guys to see this. So the appearance here is what it will look like on the page when there's a countdown bar. So this is what it will look like right now. I can go to floating bar and customize the look of that. This is what it'll look like at the bottom of the page. I can customize the look of this counter and toggle back and forth here to see what things will look like. Customize what it'll look like on your actual page, if you put it in the page somewhere, and then what your email countdown timer will look like. And you can choose from a lot of these other countdown things and what the expired image shows. Now you can also upload your own image. So if these are just too ugly for you, you can totally say, oh, this is expired. I want to create a new image for that though, so people see something pretty. So this is where you customize everything. It's actually really easy, but I want you to go there first because we tend to forget what we're doing and end up with the ugly red bar at the bottom of our site, because you can totally change the red bar colors here to your own brand colors. Now, because you have already set everything up, you told it what URL this is going to be on and when it expires and all of that, this bottom bar will automatically show up on the page you told it to show up on. So there is no, issue there at all with having to set anything else up other than customizing it. If you want to send an email with a countdown timer or an expiring link, then you can just go to this email setup and you can grab the image code, which is the countdown timer, and you can grab the link so that, when you paste that in ConvertKit or wherever, it will know that it automatically goes to one of these places based on what time it is. So for me, I don't use this link one a lot in launch funnels because I will generally just use the link to the first page and it will automatically redirect to this one anyway. But I definitely do put in the countdowns in the emails because it makes people want to hustle and go buy the thing. Now you can change the funnel steps, so you can change whether or not, where it's going and what happens when they don't see this anymore, where it goes. You can change all of that, and you can also test and change your settings. Now, this is a very basic run through of Deadline Funnel because there is a lot of advanced things you can do, but essentially it can be a countdown timer that is in your email and or on your page and allows you to set up deadlines so that it does the work for you and you don't have to pull down pages when bonuses expire, put up new ones, or whatever. It also allows you to run evergreen funnels where when you send them an email and you say, you have to buy this in the next 24 hours, it literally means in the next 24 hours. So Deadline Funnels is really fun, and if you want a free month of Deadline Funnels, you should totally click my link below.
Yeah, it really is that awesome. I love Deadline Funnel, and I love anything that makes my course process or selling process easier, so it is definitely worth the expense for me. If you want to sign up for Deadline Funnel, you can do it with a link I have dropped in the description box below. And if you want to grab my free guide for how to set up an evergreen course, you should probably click the link below in this video for that as well. Until next time, find the button below that says subscribe and click it, because I do not want you to miss any more nerdy business tips with me ever again. Bye, y'all.